Yeah, with most of the stuff he said, he was right. And I think the only thing you can take away when he said that defense, he felt like they played really good. I don't agree with that 100%, but of course, the attacking point, they were most of the game. They were in control of the situation, but then still they opened up a lot of chances for Hoffenheim. So defense-wise, I think they can play better. We touched it on with Hoffenheim, use their space on the outsides, and but that's the risk you go if you want to play with attacking players on the wings, and you go risk that they maybe don't defend, and that you saw today and you saw in a couple other games. So. Most of his interview, he's right. In with the final, what he said, contract situations, that's typical Thomas Müller. He will not give you any information.
There you go. Yeah, smart man. Effectively dodging the media.
That's a way to answer a difficult question.
Yeah.
It really was.
We mentioned Bayern had their chances. Müller had his, right? He had a couple. Probably should have finished.
He had a couple, and of course had one ruled out for offside. That it was a narrow call. Baumann produced heroics for another. Questions around the handball right on the line. Again, I don't think that should be given. So he did have his chances. Bayern did have theirs as well. But on the balance of it, I thought Hoffenheim's were better quality chances, but their finishing desperately let them down, allowed Manuel Neuer to make too many saves.
I wonder what you thought about the last answer in that interview when he's talking about the contracts. And he said, there's some players here who like to be in the last year of your contract. From a professional footballer's perspective, why do you like to be in that contract
I think he's just answering that as cleverly as he possibly can to not upset anyone in the club in particular. As a player, unless you are thinking about that big money free transfer move like a Kylian Mbappe has done, or Erling Haaland, and I know he has a clause in his contract, is doing with his, you want the security of where you are, especially when you're at a club like Bayern Munich, a club as big as that. If you're at a smaller club and there are bigger clubs interested, that puts a different dynamic on it. I don't think there's anything at all comforting for any of those Bayern Munich players with their contracts going down to the wire as they are. But Thomas Müller has to answer that as politically and as diplomatically well as he could.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.